Today we finished filling in our unit circle. What we're going to do is we're going to fill it in with radians. So we start at 0, and as we make our way around the circle, right here at 180, this is pi radians. So if half the circle is pi, the whole circle, or twice the amount, over here would be 2 pi. So 2 pi would be equal to 360 degrees. Now these are real simple to do, but when you start filling in all the other pieces, that's when you have to use our little formula. So the formula is, and I had everybody put this on the back, but it's so much easier to have it right beside and to work it. So the formula is that you use a little crossbar here, and you put pi over 180. Now this is when you're looking for radians. The pi goes on top. So let's start with the 90 up here. So the 90 times the pi divided by 180 gives you something with pi. So on your calculator, you put 90 divided by 180, and then if you math, enter, you see that that's 1/2. So this would be 1/2 pi, or pi over 2. You do the same for each one of these. So if 90 is pi over 2, we can find 30, 45, and 60. So if you did the 30, would give you pi over 6. If you did the 45, that would give you pi over 4. And if you did the 60, that would give you pi over 3. So pi over 3, pi over 4, and pi, oh, I did that backwards. That's the 6. My apologies. This is the pi over 3. The 30 should have been pi over 6. That's what I get for putting them backwards. 30 is pi over 6. 45 is pi over 4. 60 is pi over 3. So I had everybody fill in the rest. So let's work our way around. So on this left side, we're going to do 120, 135, and 150. Again, pi over 180, because we're trying to find radians. When you're trying to find radians, the pi goes on top. So with 120 over 180, you're going to end up with 2/3 pi. 135 over 180, we're going to end up with 3/4 pi. With 150 over 180, we're going to end up with 5/6 pi. I'm going to put all these here. So 2/3 pi, 3/4 pi, 5 pi over 6. Alright, then we're going to work our way around to this bottom quadrant. So we have 210, 250, and 250, 225, and 240. Alright, 210 is 7/6 pi. 240 is 4/3 pi. And 225 is 5/4 pi. Alright, we have one last section over here on the right. Oh, and don't forget, we got to do 270. So we've got these last four. So 270, 300, 315, and 330. So 270, that ends up being 3/2 pi. $300 is 5/6 pi. I'm sorry, not 5/6, 5/3. 6 goes into 18 3 times. 6 goes 5/3. 5/3 pi. $315 is 7/4 pi. And 330 is 11 pi over 6. And that is a complete unit circle.